Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Here are the NBA regular season standings updates, game result, and the game schedule for tomorrow. For the game result, in the first game, the Indiana Pacers beat the New Orleans Pelicans with a score of 127-119. Jay Huff was the top scorer for the Indiana Pacers with 29 points and 9 rebounds, followed by Pascal Siakam scored 27 points. Andrew Neard made a double-double performance of 19 points and 10 assists, and Aaron Nesmith added 12 points. Zion Williamson was the top scorer for the New Orleans Pelicans with 27 points, followed by Trey Murphy scored 22 points. In the second game, the Cleveland Cavaliers got their second straight win after defeating the Philadelphia 76ers with a score of 117-115. Jalen Tyson was the top scorer for the Cleveland Cavaliers with 39 points, followed by DeAndre Hunter scored 16 points. Evan Mobley had 15 points and Donovan Mitchell made a double-double performance of 13 points and 12 assists. Joel Embiid was the top scorer for the Philadelphia 76ers with 33 points, followed by Tyrese Maxey scored 22 points and 9 assists. The LA Clippers got their 5-game winning streak after defeating the Toronto Raptors in overtime with a score of 121-117. James Harden was the top scorer for the LA Clippers with a double-double performance of 31 points and 10 assists, followed by Jordan Miller scored 19 points. Ivica Zubac also made a double-double performance of 16 points and 14 rebounds, and Cam Christie added 16 points. Scottie Barnes was the top scorer for the Toronto Raptors with 24 points, followed by Brandon Ingram scored 19 points. In the fourth game, the Brooklyn Nets snapped their 5-game losing streak after defeating the Chicago Bulls with a score of 112-109. Michael Porter was the top scorer for the Brooklyn Nets with 26 points, followed by Noah Clowney made a double-double performance of 23 points and 11 rebounds. Darren Sharp scored 14 points and Danny Wolf added 13 points. Nikola Vucevic was the top scorer for the Chicago Bulls with 19 points, followed by A.O. Dunmu scored 18 points. The Houston Rockets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves with a score of 110-105. Kevin Durant was the top scorer for the Houston Rockets with 39 points, followed by Alperen made a double-double performance of 25 points and 14 rebounds. Amen Thompson and Reed Shepherd added 14 points each. Julius Randle was the top scorer for the Minnesota Timberwolves with 39 points, followed by Naz Reid made a double-double performance of 25 points and 10 rebounds. In the last game, the Sacramento Kings got their 4-game winning streak after defeating the Washington Wizards with a score of 128-115. Russell Westbrook was the top scorer for the Sacramento Kings with 26 points, followed by DeMar DeRozan had 17 points. Precious Achiuwa and Zach LaVine added 16 points each. Alex Sir was the top scorer for the Washington Wizards with 19 points, followed by Trey Johnson scored 18 points. And here are the NBA regular season standings updates. For the Eastern Conference standings, the number 1 in the Eastern Conference standings is Detroit Pistons with a record of 29 wins and 10 losses. The number 2 is Boston Celtics with a record of 25 wins and 15 losses. The number 3 is New York Knicks with a record of 25 wins and 16 losses. The number 4 is Toronto Raptors with a record of 25 wins and 18 losses. The number 5 is Orlando Magic with a record of 23 wins and 18 losses. The number 6 is Cleveland Cavaliers with a record of 24 wins and 19 losses. The number 7 is Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 22 wins and 18 losses. The number 8 is Miami Heat with a record of 21 wins and 20 losses. The number 9 is Atlanta Hawks with a record of 20 wins and 23 losses. The number 10 is Chicago Bulls with a record of 19 wins and 22 losses. The number 11 is Milwaukee Bucks with a record of 17 wins and 24 losses. The number 12 is Charlotte Hornets with a record of 15 wins and 26 losses. The number 13 is Brooklyn Nets with a record of 12 wins and 27 losses. The number 14 is Washington Wizards with a record of 10 wins and 30 losses. The number 15 is Indiana Pacers with a record of 10 wins and 32 losses. For the Western Conference standings updates, the number 1 in the Western Conference standings is Oklahoma City Thunder with a record of 35 wins and 7 losses. The number 2 and number 3 is San Antonio Spurs and Denver Nuggets with a record of 28 wins and 13 losses. The number 4 is Minnesota Timberwolves with a record of 27 wins and 15 losses. The number 5 and number 6 is Houston Rockets and Los Angeles Lakers with a record of 24 wins and 15 losses. The number 7 is Phoenix Suns with a record of 24 wins and 17 losses. The number 8 is Golden State Warriors with a record of 23 wins and 19 losses. The number 9 is Portland Trail Blazers with a record of 20 wins and 22 losses. The number 10 is LA Clippers with a record of 18 wins and 23 losses. The number 11 is Memphis Grizzlies with a record of 17 wins and 23 losses. The number 12 is Dallas Mavericks with a record of 16 wins and 26 losses. The number 13 is Utah Jazz with a record of 14 wins and 27 losses. The number 14 is Sacramento Kings with a record of 12 wins and 30 losses. The number 15 is New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 10 wins and 34 losses. And here are the games scheduled for tomorrow, January 18th, Sunday morning. In the first game at 6 a.m., Dallas Mavericks vs. Utah Jazz. In the second game at 8:30 a.m., Atlanta Hawks vs. Boston Celtics, Detroit Pistons vs. Indiana Pacers, and New York Knicks vs. Phoenix Suns. At 9 a.m., Miami Heat vs. Oklahoma City Thunder, and San Antonio Spurs vs. Minnesota Timberwolves. At 9:30 a.m., Golden State Warriors vs. Charlotte Hornets. At 10 a.m., Denver Nuggets vs. Washington Wizards.